Hey everyone, imagine this. You've worked your butt off for years, finally getting recognized with a huge award. And when you tell your family, they basically say, "Cool, but we're busy with something else." That's exactly what happened to me. And it changed everything. Stick around because this story of family neglect, a killer revenge speech, and finding my own spotlight is one you won't forget. Let me take you back to the beginning. I'm Leo, 27 years old, and growing up, I was always the invisible kid in my family. My younger brother Marcus, he was the golden child. Everything revolved around him. If Marcus scored a goal in soccer, the whole house celebrated like he won the World Cup. Me, I could ace a test or win a school debate, and it'd be like, "Oh, good job, Leo," with a quick pat on the back before everyone asked Marcus about his day. Don't get me wrong, I love my family, but it stung. Birthdays were all about Marcus getting the big gifts, while mine felt like an afterthought. One year, I saved up my allowance to buy Mom a necklace for Mother's Day. She thanked me, but then gushed over the drawing Marcus made. It was like I didn't exist unless they needed something from me, like help with homework or chores done. As I got older, I threw myself into my work. I studied hard, got into a top college on scholarships because my parents were too busy funding Marcus's sports camps. I majored in engineering and landed a job at a cutting-edge tech firm. There, I developed this innovative software that streamlined data processing for big companies. It was a game changer, and after years of late nights and dedication, I got nominated for the National Innovation Award. This wasn't some small thing. It's like the Oscars for inventors. Broadcast live on TV. I was over the moon. For the first time, I felt seen. So I messaged the family group chat. "Hey everyone, I'm receiving an award tonight. It's the National Innovation Award. Ceremony starts at 7 p.m. Would love if you could come." I even attached the invite link. I waited, heart pounding, hoping this would be the moment they finally showed up for me. But the responses started rolling in, and my excitement crashed. Dad said, "Congrats, son, but we have tickets to Marcus's favorite band's concert tonight." Mom chimed in. "Yeah, honey, we've been planning this for months. Don't guilt us, you know how much Marcus loves live music." Marcus himself replied, "With a thumbs up and proud of you, bro. Send pics." Not one of them asked for details or offered to reschedule. It hit me like a ton of bricks. Even my biggest achievement was second to Marcus's fun night out. So, there I was, award night arriving, and I'm getting ready in my apartment. Suit pressed, tie straight, but feeling this mix of nerves and anger. I kept checking my phone, half hoping for a last-minute "we're coming" message. Nothing. Just a group chat full of excitement about the concert. Emojis, memes, the works. It was like my award didn't even register. Driving to the venue, I replayed every slight from my childhood. Remember how I mentioned birthdays? Let me dive deeper. On my 16th, I wanted a simple dinner with the family. Instead, they threw a surprise party for Marcus's team winning a game the same week. My cake had his name on it by mistake, and everyone laughed it off. "Oh, Leo won't mind," Mom said, but I did mind. I minded a lot. At work, though, I was thriving. My software? It used AI to predict system failures before they happened, saving companies millions. Basic idea. It scans data patterns like a super smart detective. Advanced level. It integrates machine learning algorithms that adapt in real time, using neural networks to forecast with 98% accuracy. That's what got me the nomination. Colleagues patted me on the back. Bosses praised me. It was the validation I'd craved from home. The ceremony was in this grand hall, lights shining, cameras everywhere. I walked the red carpet alone, smiling for photos, but inside, I was hurting. Seats filled with families cheering for their loved ones. Mine? Empty. The host announced categories, and when they called mine, my heart raced. And the winner is Leo Thompson for his groundbreaking predictive software. Applause erupted. I stood, walked to the stage, award in hand, a shiny trophy symbolizing years of grind. The spotlight felt warm, like a hug I never got. But as I approached the mic for my speech, something shifted. I could have given a standard thank you. Instead, I decided to speak my truth. Thank you all, I started, voice steady. This award means the world to me, but tonight I want to talk about invisibility. Growing up, I was the kid in the shadows. Achievements ignored while others got the light. Basic story: work hard, stay quiet. Advanced: realize your worth doesn't depend on those who overlook you. I paused, cameras zooming in. To anyone feeling unseen in families, jobs, life, keep pushing. Your moment will come, and when it does, shine so bright they can't ignore it. I didn't name names, but the message was clear. The audience murmured, then clapped louder. Social media buzzed instantly. Clips going viral. Meanwhile, my family? They were at the concert, but Mom later admitted they caught the live broadcast. On their phones during a break, shock hit them hard. Texts flooded in. Leo, that was you. Why didn't you tell us it was on TV? But I knew. I had told them everything. This was just the start of them seeing me for real. After the speech, the night blurred into congratulations, handshakes, and interviews. Reporters asked about my inspiration. I kept it vague. Personal experiences fuel innovation. But inside, I was processing the revenge, not malicious, but a quiet stand for myself. Basic revenge: ignore them back. Advanced: let success speak louder than words. Driving home, my phone exploded. Family chat lit up with messages. Marcus, Earl, that speech was deep. Didn't know you felt that way. Dad, proud of you, son. Sorry. We missed it. Mom, Leo, we watched on TV. Why the sad story? We're family. Guilt-tripping already. I didn't reply right away. For once, I let them stew. Flashback to more family stories. Let's build from basic to advanced. Basic: holidays. We're Marcus-centric. Thanksgiving? His football games dictated the schedule. Advanced: one Christmas, I gifted everyone personalized items. Books for Dad's hobbies. Scarves I knitted for Mom. They opened Marcus's expensive gadgets first, oohing and eyeing. Mine got a quick thanks. It taught me self-reliance early. Pet. Work the next day, my boss called me in. Leo, your speech went viral. Offers are pouring in. Partnerships, speaking gigs. My software's demand skyrocketed. Basic impact, more sales. Advanced, it evolved into a full platform with blockchain. For secure data, quantum-resistant encryption for future-proofing. I was on podcasts explaining it. Start with simple data models, advance to deep learning integrations. Family-wise, they wanted a redo. Mom called, come over for dinner, celebrate properly. I went, curious. Table set nice, but tension thick. Why air our laundry on TV? Dad asked. I explained calmly. It wasn't about you specifically. It was my story of feeling invisible. Marcus shifted uncomfortably. He knew. We talked deeper. Basic admissions. They apologized for favoritism. Advanced revelations. Mom confessed pressure from her own upbringing made her overcompensate with. Marcus. Dad admitted work stress blinded him. It was raw, healing in parts. But I set boundaries. I love you, but I won't dim my light anymore. Post-award, life leveled up. I moved to a bigger city, started mentoring overlooked kids. Stories poured in from viewers. Your speech inspired me to speak up. Basic lesson. family isn't always supportive. Advanced, build your own family, friends, colleagues who see you. But the real twist? Marcus reached out privately. Leo, I always admired you, but didn't show it. Sorry for being the favorite. We bonded over that, turning rivalry into respect. Still, I kept my independence. This award wasn't just a trophy. It was my ticket to freedom. Months after the award, things settled into a new normal. Family interactions improved, but I stayed vigilant. No more automatic yes to their plans. Basic change. I prioritized my schedule. Advanced. I therapy sessions to unpack years of resentment. Learning emotional intelligence techniques like boundary setting scripts. Let's expand on the software story. From basic to advanced, since you asked. Basic. It's like a weather app for machines. Predicts breakdowns. Code starts simple. Import libraries like Pandas for data, Sclern for models. Train on historical failures. Advanced. Layer in PyTorch for neural nets. Use convolutional layers for time series data. Attention mechanisms for long-term dependencies. Deploy on cloud with Apis for real-time alerts. I presented this at conferences. Start with regression models, evolve to transformers for accuracy. Family-wise, we had more talks. One night, over dinner, Mom shared old photos. Look at you, Leo, always so independent. But I pointed out patterns. Yeah, because I had to be. It sparked real reflection. Marcus even asked for advice on his career. He was stuck in a dead-end job. Basic tip. Network. Advanced. Build a personal brand with LinkedIn content. Skill up via online courses in AI. Viewers kept messaging me on socials. How do I handle family like yours? I replied with stories. Basic advice. Communicate feelings. Advanced. Use I statements. I feel overlooked when ... Role play scenarios to practice ... And came the follow-up award. Yeah, my software won international recognition. This time, I invited family selectively. They came, front row, cheering loud. During my speech, I thanked them, to my family, for teaching me resilience. Subtle nod to the past. Media called it inspirational ... But here's the advanced revenge. I started a foundation for underrated talents. Basic, scholarships for kids. Advanced, mentorship programs with VR simulations for skill building, partnerships with tech giants. It exploded, helping thousands feel seen. Family dynamics shifted permanently. Holidays now balanced, we rotate who picks activities. Marcus and I collaborate on projects. He's learning coding from me. Mom and Dad attend my events proudly. Wrapping this up, let's tie it all together with lessons from basic to advanced. Basic takeaway. Family favoritism hurts, but success heals. Advanced. It's a cycle. Break it by fostering self-worth through achievements and therapy. Post everything. My life is fuller. I travel for work, explaining my software globally. Basic demo. Show a dashboard predicting failures. Advanced. Dive into code. Here's the LSTM model for sequences, upgraded with GANs for synthetic data generation. Family, we're closer, but on my terms. We have group therapy now, unpacking biases. Marcus launched his own venture, crediting my influence. Mom writes a blog about parenting mistakes, raw and honest. Viewers, your stories flood in. I confronted my family after your video. Basic response, proud of you. Advanced, suggest resources like books on emotional neglect, apps for journaling feelings. If I could message that group chat again, I'd say, I'm receiving an award tonight. It's for me, with or without you. But honestly, their absence made the victory sweeter. So, what's yours? Drop in the comments if you've felt overlooked and risen above. Like, subscribe for more real-life tales and hit the bell. Thanks for watching. Remember, shine bright, even in the shadows.